Hello everyone! Today, I've come to MONZEN-NAKACHO. It's just 3 stops east on the Tozai subway line from Otemachi. Station, located right next to Tokyo. Station, making it a very accessible Iishtamachi, traditional downtown area. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary neighborhood, but it's a charming, historic place that retains the atmosphere of old school Tokyo. I'm looking forward to walking around and exploring it. I've crossed over to the other side. From here, I'll walk along the covered shopping street. Monzen-Nakacho owes its origins to its development as a temple and shrine town, serving 2 major sites, Tomioka Hachimangu Shrine and the Tokyo annex of Narita-san Shinshoji Temple. Tomioka Hachimangu was founded in 1627. The Tokyo annex of Narita-san Shinshoji was established in 1703 after the Kabuki actor Ichikawa Danjuro. He prayed for a special public viewing of the Narita Fudo deity from the main Narita-san Shinshoji Temple in Chiba. In Japan, there is a common pattern where tea houses and stalls spring up in front of popular shrines and temples. These eventually grow into shopping districts, which in turn develop into thriving towns. The section of the shopping street closer to the station is home to familiar chain stores. After a short walk, I arrived at the Tokyo annex of Narita-san Shinshoji. It is also known as Fukagawa Fudosan. The street leading to Fukagawa, Fudosan is a shopping district lined with small shops. In Japan, shopping streets located in front of shrines or temples like this are known as Nakamisedore. This particular street is named Yaninjo Fukagawa Goryaku Dori. Ninjo refers to a warm, compassionate feeling toward others, while a Goryaku signifies the blessings or good fortune received from gods or Buddhas. True to its name, the street has a warm atmosphere and is a delightful place to walk. There are many shops selling Japanese sweets, wagashi here. A local specialty in this area is a dish called Fukagawa Meshi. It is a type of seasoned rice cooked with manila clams. I highly recommend trying it if you visit the area. As you walk further along the shopping street, you will also come across a shop selling rice crackers, senbeis. This shop advertises itself as selling the hardest rice crackers in Japan. I wonder if that's really true. Further along on the right, you'll see a temple called Eitaiji. This temple carries on the name from the era before the Edo period, a time of syncretism between Shinto and Buddhism, when Tomioka, Hachimangu Shrine and Fukagawa Fudosan Temple were worshipped together. Beyond that area, there is a row of stylish restaurants. It's interesting to see new shops nestled within such a historic atmosphere. And with that, we've arrived at Fukagawa Fudosan. I've just paid my respects here. This site is dedicated to Fudosan, also known as Fudo-myu. It's a Buddhist deity characterized by a fierce, angry expression, a mantle of flames, and a sword, all of which give him a majestic and imposing presence. He is said to sever worldly desires and delusions, offering blessings such as protection against misfortune and the fulfillment of heartfelt wishes. This is the old main hall, built in the style of the late Edo period. It has been designated as a tangible cultural property by Koto Ward. Many visitors come here to offer their prayers. To the side stands the current main hall, featuring a modern, artistic design that incorporates the mantra of Fudo-myu. From here, I plan to head back to the main street and make my way to my next destination, Tomioka Hachimangu Shrine. Although it is actually possible to enter the shrine grounds from the side without returning to the main street. Proper etiquette dictates passing through the main torii gate at the front. Also, when walking along the approach to the shrine, it is customary to walk on either the left or right side, as the center of the path is reserved for the deity. I just came back without taking that particular street, but there are small eateries on the alleyway 1 block over. If you go out to the main street, you'll find shops selling Japanese tea, as well as tea houses where you can enjoy Japanese sweets and shaved ice. Walk along the main street for a while, heading away from the station. It is a covered shopping arcade. Though there are gaps in the roofing, sections often get dismantled. Because they get in the way during building, and construction or renovations, since the roof is a big help during the summer. I wish they wouldn't take it down so often. After walking a short distance, I arrived at Tomioka Hachimangu Shrine. There are many Hachiman shrines like this across the country, and they are said to enshrine the 15th emperor, Emperor Ojin. Often, 2 other deities are enshrined. Alongside Emperor Ojin, one is Empress Jingu, Emperor, Ojin's mother, who is famous for leading the conquest of the 3 Korean kingdoms. The other is Jaime no Okami, who is said to represent a trio of goddesses. Hachiman Shrine is revered as a guardian deity of samurai, honoring the achievements of Empress Jingu, who fought in battle even while pregnant. It is said to bestow blessings for victory in contests and for safe childbirth. Upon entering, you will find a statue of Ino, Tadataka, known as the N-father of Japanese maps, immediately to your left. It is said that whenever he set out to survey the country and create maps, he would always visit Tomioka Hachimangu Shrine to pray. To the right of that stands the Ozeki Sumo Wrestler Monument. This monument commemorates the sumo tournaments held here, a tradition that began in 1684 and continued for a century. Beyond that point, a portable shrine is on display. Festivals are lively in Tokyo's Shitamachi, traditional downtown areas. And when the season arrives, you can see people carrying portable shrines in procession. I arrived at the main hall, but it was currently undergoing renovation work. Since the main shrine building is currently undergoing renovations, there is a temporary shrine to its left where I have just offered my prayers. You will see a banner here for the vehicle purification area. In Japan, some people have their cars ritually purified to pray for safety and protection against accidents. Let's continue past the main shrine building and walk through the passageway, located further back to the right. You will then see the monument dedicated to Yokozuna, Grand Champion sumo wrestlers. Like the Ozeki monument we saw earlier, this marker signifies the site's deep connection to sumo wrestling. The names of successive Yokozuna are inscribed on this monument. Now, I would like to leave the shrine grounds and go see some historical buildings. This area is home to schools and residential neighborhoods. We have visited both temples and shrines along the way. Generally, Japanese people believe in both Buddhism and Shinto. It is important to note that the etiquette for paying respects differs between the two. At a Buddhist temple, after offering a coin, you place your palms together to make a wish without clapping. You then bow once before leaving. At a shrine, the standard procedure is to offer a coin. Bow twice, clap your hands twice, and then place your palms together to make a wish. Finally, you bow once more before leaving. It is said that Buddhism arrived in Japan and merged with the indigenous Shinto faith around the end of the 6th century. Consequently, Japanese Buddhism possesses unique concepts that differ from the Buddhism found in other countries. In the modern era, the two were separated. Following the 1868 decree mandating the separation of Shinto and Buddhism, the aim of this measure was to strengthen the national structure centered on Emperor Meiji by establishing Shinto as the state religion. The underlying idea was that the imperial family, descendants of the Shinto ancestral deity Amaterasu Omikami, were the only ones fit to lead the nation. We arrived while we were talking. This bridge is our destination. It is the first iron bridge built in Tokyo. I think I'll go around and pass underneath it. We have arrived at the entrance to the greenway that runs beneath the bridge we just saw. This greenway is known as Hachimanbori. It was originally a waterway. On your right, an old bridge that was relocated here is on display. This is the former Nida Bridge. Many waterways were constructed in the Shitamachi area east of Tokyo Station, and goods from all over the country were once transported there via water. The road leading up to this greenway was also originally a river called the Aburabori River. A rickshaw monument has come into view. Here, the history of Hachiman Bridge is described. During the Meiji era, rickshaws like this one were used much like modern-day taxis. We are approaching Hachiman Bridge. There is a stone monument here with an explanatory inscription. Originally known as Danjo Bridge, this structure was first built in 1878 in the Takaracho area of Cho Ward, closer to Tokyo Station than its current location. It is the oldest iron bridge in Tokyo. It was relocated here following the Great Kanto earthquake of September 923. You can really sense the atmosphere of the early Meiji era here after passing underneath it. I'd like to take a look at the other side of the main street. I've made my way to the opposite side of the main street. This avenue is called Etai-dori. It was named after the Etai Bridge, which spans the Sumida River. This side of the street is an area packed with restaurants and eateries. You'll find a dense concentration of places to enjoy a drink, such as izakaya, Japanese-style pubs. There are particularly many yakitori, grilled chicken skewer shops. Most of the establishments cater to the general public rather than being high-end venues. There are also a few spots for nightlife scattered about. Further south lies the Oyokogawa Canal. It draws water from the Sumida River and separates this area from Echujima, a district created through land reclamation during the Edo period. Apparently, the canal was used to transport stones for the walls of Edo Castle. She said the water vessel and no, which were then stored in this vicinity. Let's head over to the canal later on. For now, let's turn into the alleyway located roughly opposite Fukagawa Fudosan Temple. Even inside the alley, there is a wide array of shops lined up. This Shitamache, traditional downtown, area has avoided large-scale redevelopment. Rents remain relatively low, and many original property owners continue to run their own businesses here. As a result, the area is home to a fascinating variety of shops that are a joy to explore. If you go through the alley and turn left, you will come out at the Oyokogawa River. This is Ishijima Bridge. It connects the area that used to serve as a stone storage site. The river is lined with cherry trees, making it a beautiful sight in the spring. MONZEN-NAKACHO is a neighborhood that offers a blend of many different facets, from historic temples, shrines, and buildings to a mix of trendy new shops and traditional izakaya, Japanese pubs. If you dislike crowded tourist spots, have grown tired of them, or simply want to discover a more authentic side of Japan, I highly recommend visiting this area. Here is the route I walked this time. On this channel, I take walks around various stations in Tokyo while sharing interesting trivia along the way. Please leave a comment if there are any stations you'd like me to visit. Also, if you're interested, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.